Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Moonstone Tarot. If you're here for the first time, hello and welcome. My name is Andrea, and today we're moving in a slightly different direction, another timeline, if you will. We are going to explore your friendships. So this video is called The Truth About Your Friendships, and that's exactly what we're going to get into. We're going to look at what role you play in your friendship group, what messages does your friendship energy have for you, and what kind of friend is being drawn into your life. So this pick a card reading is focused on platonic connection, support, and community. This isn't a romantic love interest reading. So that said, I have 3 piles in front of you from which to choose. And I also put different colored beaded bracelets on top to also help you choose in case you are having a hard time picking a tarot deck. So pile 1 is the Ryder Waite tarot deck with this green beaded bracelet. Pile 2 is the Chakra wisdom deck with this black and white bracelet. And pile 3 is the Gilded Tarot deck with this pink beaded bracelet. So with any pick a card reading, I ask that you use your intuition and really focus in on which pile calls to you or stands out more than the others. It's perfectly acceptable to be drawn to 2 piles. That just means that there's more messages for you to hear. And all that said, please take only what resonates with you and your current situation. And I ask that you leave the rest for others. These readings are collective, not individualized. If you would like a personalized reading, the info for that will be in the description box below. And you can pause the video here if you need more time, but if not, let's get into pile number 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this green bracelet and the Ryder Waite tarot deck, then these messages are for you today. So let's take a look at your friendships. I went ahead and I meditated over the deck, and I chose 4 tarot cards specifically for you. So let's see what we have in terms of your friendship. So we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this card is about nostalgia, childhood. This is about innocence and memories, sentimental memories. So I feel you and your friend group have been together since childhood. There may be you and possibly 2 or more that make up your core group of friends. And I feel you've been together since you were kids. Maybe the same neighborhood. Maybe you grew up next door to each other, same elementary school or grade school, could even be high school, but you really know each other well. You know, these are your OGs. They're your besties. You know each other's quirks, each other's habits, even each other's trigger points, you know, their likes, dislikes, and they're family to you, especially family by now. You know, you probably don't remember a time when they weren't in your life. It's quite possible that your parents were even friends with their parents. And maybe that's how you all met. I just feel like you're super close, and you probably look back often on those days with joy and love and laughter. You probably laugh a lot when you're together. You all played together. You had birthday parties, maybe had a secret clubhouse or a hideaway place that you used to go to just to hang out. It was a fun, good, and simple time when you felt like your friends were everything. You know, they've always been there for you. And next we have, we have the Sun card. Perfect. This says pure joy. This is success, vitality, and also enlightenment. You bring each other enlightenment. So I think you and your friends pick each other up when you're down. If one person is hurt, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, you all feel it. You all band together to help each other out, doing things for them, talking to them at 2 in the morning if they can't sleep, or listening to them gab on and on if they've had too much to drink, or if they're sick, you step in and help out. But you're always there for each other. This is a cherished friendship. And I love this for you, Pile 1. This is solid, where you not only grow as individuals, but you mesh well together, your personalities. You know, you have each other's back. And I also see 2 different climates. So you may have all grown up in a place where you had seasons, especially fall and winter. The 6 of Cups, they're wearing like winter clothes, like she's wearing earmuffs and like a scarf and mittens. So you may have grown up in a colder climate, but now over here with the Sun card, you know, you may have moved when you got older to a warmer climate. Maybe you currently live in a warmer or hot climate, because he is unclothed and he's living his best life. You know, he's all about freedom. So I'm guessing this is somebody who's over 18 or over 21. And this could be you watching this video. There's a reason why you clicked on it. And yes, so as you're older, you're living in a warmer climate. And the horse is signifying freedom also, and it also signifies movement. So you live a distance away. You may not live in the same hometown anymore as you used to. You may have moved away. And you may not live near each other anymore. You may be in a different city, a different state. Not so much getting a different country, but with the climate differences, it's very well possible. You may get together with each other once or twice a year to catch up if you no longer see each other or talk to each other a lot anymore. But this card for me is also like strength, in the sense that even if you don't live near each other anymore, it's like just knowing that they're out there, just knowing they're only a phone call away gives you strength. Because they're a strong support system for you. You're a strong support system for each of you, for all of you. And they want what's best for you. You want what's best for each other, and you encourage each other. So moving on, we have the Moon card in reverse. And this is about clarity and truth, overcoming fears and anxiety, and releasing suppressed emotions. So I'm feeling like you all have no trouble telling each other the honest truth, even if it hurts a little bit. You know that each of you can take it. You know, because you've known each other for so long that you all feel comfortable in telling each other things, truths, feelings, facts, whatever. They know that you'll listen and you'll take it to heart. They may even tell you different perspectives that you hadn't even considered. If you're trying to make a choice or trying to help you change a certain mindset or situation or relationship. They give you that different insight. They give you that different perspective that you never even thought could happen, or you never even thought was an option. And they give you that strength to push you past any fears or anxieties. But also, whatever it is any of you are feeling, it's easily visible, and you step in to help out. But it doesn't even need to be bad times. You could know just by the smile on one of your friends' faces that they're about to tell you something great. And you don't, like, you read them so well. And lastly, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so because your friendships go back a ways, you've experienced all facets of life. You know, maybe not always together, but you've seen your fair share of births and deaths and marriages, divorces, maybe other friendships that have come and gone, ex-lovers, jobs, good and gone, emotional or mental struggles, trying times, but happy times. And your friendship is resilient, because that's what this card is about. It's about resiliency. You know, there may have been times when you've argued with each other or went for a period of time without speaking, but you've always come back together. And it seems like you're all determined to keep this going. And this is great, Pile 1. And I wish you this continued friendship for a long time. And again, these are messages coming through. And may not resonate with all of you. And if you'd like to try another pile for possible messages that do resonate, I invite you to do that. But just take the information that comes through according to your life and your experiences and your circumstances. Okay, so now we're going to get into your specific role within your core group of friends. We have kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. So you are the one in the group who calls people out on their shtick. And again, this goes back to the Moon in reverse card. You know, like, you want your friends to be healthy and happy, and you're the person that that they call if something's not right in their life, or if they have any medical issues. You're the person that they talk to because you're grounded and you're level-headed, and you always, they may even tell you, you always know exactly what to say in these situations. Or, you know, they may feel really comfortable sharing things with you, even really, really personal things. They may even come to you to get advice on how to change, or maybe they have come to you on how to change a certain relationship or things that have been going on within a close relationship that they've had. And maybe they look to you because you've been through it already. Maybe you have experienced certain situations, certain energies that you needed to let go of because it's no longer serving you. And so you're the person that they call. You're the person that they want to meet with, because you are that friend in the group that will always be there and not be judgmental. They know that you love them, and whatever you say, they were meant to hear, that you're telling them that out of love. So maybe someone had a drinking problem within your group, or kind of drown their sorrows in alcohol. Maybe at one point you were worried about them doing that. Maybe it is a bad habit that when you go out, they kind of drink a little bit too much. Could be, could not be. Again, what resonates with you. But that's what I'm getting with the change a bad habit card. Maybe they've helped you. And this is just a reminder for you. But this is your role within the group. So they look up to you for that advice. I'm going to take this one because this one came out. Financial goals. So maybe you're financially stable. Maybe you've been at a job for a long time and you know the perfect method. Maybe you know how to be successful when it comes to setting a goal, a financial goal, and reaching it and achieving that financial stability. They look up to you for that. And lastly, we have feel what you feel. Nice. So this card says you have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you will always have the right to be happy. So your role in the group is to make sure you want everyone to be happy. You want them to live their best life. You want to see their successes. You want them to not suppress any feelings, anything that's wrong. You want to share everything. And you're the one who always keeps a level head, yes, but you always choose happiness. No matter what is going on in your life, you always choose happiness, and your friends see that and they feed off of that energy. They love that about you. They love that about you. Don't ever change that, because that's what brings in abundance. And it looks like you have an amazing friendship going on, and you're that rock. You are that sun. You're that sun for them. They rely on you. If they're having a bad day, they'll call you up and say, hey, let's go out. Can we go out? Or can I come over? Or let's go hang out. Let's go grab a pizza. You're that person that they want to be around. You look very solid and very grounded for them. I love this for you. So let's get some more. Just 2 more cards. Oop, perfect. So we have spiritual path. Yep, realign with your spiritual path. So maybe you did a lot of work on yourself and you refocused your life to be more meaningful. Maybe you wanted to manifest. You had a lot of goals that you wanted to manifest. And you honor your true self by getting back in sync with your highest good. And you're realigning with your spirit. And they see that. Maybe even your friends who weren't spiritual before have seen all the changes that you've been through. And maybe they get a little bit curious at times. Maybe you've even convinced a couple of them about the law of attraction or any of the laws of the universe, really. It's about setting intentions every day and, choosing happiness over anger or frustration or any ups and downs that you have, any problems. It is about choosing yourself, honoring yourself, connecting with the divine for your support and your encouragement to keep you going. Oh, I love this for you. And hope. Yep, I definitely feel like you are the one that gives your friendship group that hope that they need. What am I doing here? Yeah, because you are choosing happiness all the time. You always say better days are ahead, you know, like don't give up. You know, you wish and you pray and you know not to give up, because at any moment you could have a breakthrough. And that's what you say to your friends. You encourage them not to give up, that things will get better. And they rely on that. They rely on that a lot, pile one. Okay, so let's see. This is what friend is being drawn into your life. So this is a new person coming into your life, into your friendship group. So we can always have more friends, right? Okay. So we have Cancer. So this is somebody who's going to be intuitive. They're going to be sensitive, loyal. They may be a little bit defensive sometimes, especially at first. When you first meet them, they could be a little bit defensive, but they're very charming. They're also nostalgic, again, with the Six of Cups. And actually, this might be a person that you've already known, that you're reuniting with, maybe someone else from your past, from your childhood. They're nurturing and, again, resilient, like the Nine of Wands. So this could be someone that you were friends with in the past who's coming back in, who's coming back into your friendship group. And I like that, because you have that energy that they need. This is divinely orchestrated. Spiritual path came up, so this is divinely orchestrated, this person coming in. And you're going to already know them. So those are all the messages I have for you today, Pile One. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I forgot to roll the dice. This is the, let you know, like a time frame that this friend will be coming in. Sorry about that. So I have the number 8. So this could be 8 weeks, 8 months, or the month of August. Again, though, with the Sun card, hot climate. So August is hot, especially here in the northern hemisphere. So they could be coming in August, 8 months from now, 8 weeks from now. But anyway, this person is coming in because they were meant to come in, and you were meant to all be friends and feed off of each other's energy. And I love this for you, Pile One. So that is your reading. It's officially done. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know what resonated with you. If this sounds like you and your core group of friends, I would love that. Let's chat. Share this video with someone who you might think could benefit from it or hear these messages. And take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this black and white beaded bracelet and the Chakra Wisdom deck, then these messages are for you today. So I went ahead and I meditated over the cards, and I would normally only pick 4 cards. However, 5 cards came out for you. I felt like that was relevant, so I kept that 5th card. So let's take a look at your friendships. So first we have the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so This person could be male or female, because we all have a balance of masculine and feminine energy within us. This person is like the rock of the group. So he or she is reliable, they're grounded, they're steady, they're very consistent with their actions. This is the friend that everyone trusts with money, long-term plans, logistics, or even like real world advice. This is the person who will always host parties. They plan the trips, and they're the ones that make sure that everyone gets home safe after you've been out. And this is the friend who always shows up for you, who follows through, and the one who keeps their promises. They have a steady job. They always make sure they have a steady job. And they give practical advice. They may not be the emotional one of the group or even really show their emotions all that much, but they are really loyal and dependable. So next we have the King of Cups in reverse. So this is in the reverse position. So you may have someone in your core group of friends who gives great emotional advice to all of you, but they may kind of struggle to take it themselves. Like there's an emotional imbalance here. So someone may bottle up their feelings until finally they just explode after a while. It may take a while to get there because they kind of hide it, but they will eventually explode. They may seem to be emotionally all right, but still kind of they struggle to show it all the time. You know, like this is the person who, like, if they get hurt for whatever reason, like if somebody says something to them and they get hurt, he or she may just shut down completely. They might stop communicating. They could have mood swings, or this is the person who may have passive aggressive tendencies sometimes. And it could cause a little bit of tension in your circle of friends. And then we have the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone in your friendship group who may dislike letting other people into the group. They may have control issues. They may not like meeting new people because this changes the dynamic and they're holding too tightly onto that. That's what the Four of Pentacles does. They hold on too tight to what they have. They do have a little bit of control issues. They're emotionally guarded, extremely loyal, again, no doubt, but because of this resistance to grow or allow new energy into the group, you may feel like there's a stuckness or kind of like a staleness or stagnant feeling to your friendship group sometimes. And next we have the Princess of Swords, which is actually the Page of Swords in traditional tarot. This is someone who is curious, very communicative. They like learning. You might catch them watching or observing things, people, patterns, behaviors. This is the person in your group who asks a lot of questions and maybe the one who sparks conversations to get things moving. They might gossip a little bit, but it's usually just curiousness that they have, curiosity. This person is the person who will send you emails. They'll send you links to things and screenshots, or they're the ones that start like group chats all the time. This person isn't afraid to be outspoken or blunt. This person is honest and is the one who kind of brings new perspectives to the circle that you welcome. And lastly, the fifth card I chose is Justice. Okay, interesting. Taking this as kind of an overall feel, because the Justice card is about fairness and balance. So it seems like everyone is held to the same standards in your group of friends. Because there is fairness here. There's accountability. Like, you may feel comfortable enough with each other to call each other out if there's any unfair behavior or a situation where, you know, the truth finally comes out, because then you're able to just go back to normal and things can be balanced again. Honesty is the key to making this friendship work successfully. And as long as you have that and integrity, then it will last a very long time. I also noticed that you have two kings. You have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And this is powerful energy because it's amplified. It amplifies the strong personalities and the leadership energy within the group. You could have two dominant personalities. I don't see this being like friendships from childhood either. It's more of an established, maybe older connection, like later on in life. It's not brand new friendships, but it also could be past co-workers who became friends, or friends from different obligations that you had in the past, maybe like within the past 5 to 10 years, not childhood friends. And you've been friends long enough to establish certain comforts and roles within the group. So there's a little bit of history there. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for your specific role within the friendship group. Oop. We have Awakening, a realization, shift, or discovery. We have Speak Up. So you might be the one to speak up and to call people out first on their behavior. Maybe you are the one who's more spiritually enlightened. Maybe you're the one who notices the shift in energy first. Like if there is an emotional issue amongst you, or if there is a problem with somebody in the group, you're the one who is awake to that and you notice it first. You are the one who may speak up about injustices or imbalances going on within your friendships. But also you may speak up about certain issues that you want to get out. Things that are upsetting you or eating you up inside. You know, you want to let it out. You want to go over it. You want to discuss it. Again, like the Justice card, you want things to be fair. Things will go back to normal, but you might be that person who speaks out. You might be the Page of Swords energy within your group. And lastly, we have past life connection. So you have a past life connection with one or more members of your core friendship group. You have known them in a past life. You may feel more comfortable with one member or two members of your group more than the others. And that's because you have been friends before, maybe even family members before. Maybe you've worked with them before in a past life on something. Either way, their energy is influencing yours. Okay, so let's get two more messages, more clarity on this. We have trust. Yes, and what was I saying earlier? Trust. As long as you have trust and you continue with integrity, then this friendship will last. It says, trust, you're in good hands. With sincerity, you trust yourself, you trust others. And then, you know, you also trust that you're divinely supported at this time. And if you have past life connections, then you need to trust that there's a reason why this person or these people are in your life again. And it's up to you to, you know, to figure it out, to piece it together, to learn those lessons that you have to learn, to learn from them, and they can learn from you. Your energy is not done. Your connection's not done. Your contract, your spiritual contracts are not done. So move forward with continued trust and continued integrity and sincerity. And lastly, we have joy and humor. Yes, don't forget to have joy and humor. Bring the laughter into everything. Try not to take life so serious. You know, life was meant to be lived and enjoyed. And yes, we can get bogged down with jobs and careers and bills and money and, you know, stressful relationships and everything. But there's also beauty and joy in life that needs to be experienced. So follow those threads, you know, have some humor with situations. That'll get you through dark times, especially. Okay, so let's pull a zodiac card, and this is for, you know, what friend is being drawn into your life. What friend will soon enter your life? What friendship energy? Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, we have ambitious, someone who is disciplined. Again, like the King of Pentacles, this may be even someone that the King of Pentacles energy in your group knows. Someone who's hardworking, who is serious, who definitely needs you. That's why this person is being brought in, because they need to loosen up a little bit and enjoy the good times. Maybe they're a little bit too serious. They're organized, they're practical, but they are authentic. They may struggle with pessimism from time to time. They're very structured, again, like the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, and they're responsible. So if I had to really use my intuitive powers, I would say that whoever this is within your core group of friends will bring in this friend. So let's get a little bit of a time frame here. I mean, we all work on divine timing, but we can just see. Just for entertainment, I guess. You never know. So we have 3. Okay. So this could be within 3 weeks, could be within 3 months, or it could be next month, the month of March, that you will see this new friend entering. And I don't think they're going to enter slowly. I think he will be introduced. This 4 of Pentacles might need convincing a little bit. This 4 of Pentacles character might need some convincing, but I think whoever this is will win you over. And for whatever reason, I really kind of feel like this is male dominated. So this might be a male figure coming in as a new friend. So those are all the messages I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know if any of these messages resonated with you. If they did, I would love to hear about it. Let's chat. Share this video with anyone you think may benefit from it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this pink beaded bracelet and the Gilded Tarot deck, then these messages are for you today. I went ahead, meditated over the cards, and I chose 4 cards specifically for you. However, 5 came out, and I decided to take the 5th card because I thought that it would be important for the overall messages. So let's get started. So we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. So your friendship group has a lot of fast-moving energy. There's lots of communication. You may text each other a lot during the day. And there's a great deal of momentum in this dynamic. You may have a particular friend who likes to make spontaneous plans or calls you out of the blue to maybe reconnect after not talking with you for a few days or so. And this could look like them, this person DMing you a lot or sending you like late night voice notes, or actually this may be a friendship that escalated quickly. Like you met and then you became instant friends, like good friends, like really fast. So moving on, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you may have a friend in your core group who just, they tell it like it is. They pull no punches. They don't hold back, because the Knight of Swords is very direct and they're very outspoken. They can be a little bit impulsive, but this person will and has your back. So if someone ever started an argument with you, let's say, he or she will just defend you fiercely, and they would probably be the one to debate back or argue back, like very passionately on your behalf. They may even inadvertently inspire you to think bigger for your life too. I mean, to get you to try new things beyond your comfort zone. And this person is really great if you want or need to have maybe a one-on-one conversation. But they're not the type of person to sugarcoat anything. So again, they will just tell it like it is, even if it does kind of hurt a little bit. That's this friend. So moving on, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. So this, I mean, I don't know if you can see this picture, but this is your feel-good friend. This is that friend that you just love to relax and laugh with. You know, you let your hair down. You may go out to dinner. You may like to eat good food, have a couple of drinks if you drink socially, if you drink at all. You celebrate with, you party with, and you both really enjoy each other's company. You get energized being with this person. You don't ever walk away feeling drained, like your energy is drained out of you. It's definitely emotional abundance at its best. And then we have the 2 of Cups. This, I always say, this is the true bestie energy. This is your true friend or your soul friend. You both show up for each other, and you both contribute to your friendship equally. There's equal give and take. It's reciprocal. And the Two of Cups is about mutual respect. It's about emotional balance and just an overall genuine, soulful connection. You both can communicate openly with each other, and you feel proud of that you choose each other to confide in. You know, even if this is strictly a platonic relationship, you both just get each other on a lot of levels. And finally, in your friendship group, we have the Sun. Okay, so this friend brings light into your life. This card signals joy, it's authenticity, it's warmth and positivity. You can be your absolute total self around this person, no judgment whatsoever. They accept you for you, and you feel safe with this person. It's a very healthy friendship. They boost your confidence, and how can I word this? It's like they remind you what a real friendship should feel like. They remind you why a friendship should feel fun. That's this Sun card. That's the Sun friend. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for your specific role in your friendship group. We have fresh start. You're being given an opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given, which I think you already are doing. You do realize that this particular friendship group is a gift. You already have these soulful connections going on. And you know what a wonderful opportunity it is to have these friends in your life. And you do embrace this life with them. And I think you're very grateful for that, to have them around. They all give you a piece of themselves that you need. Next, we have Ask Your Angels. So we have seek divine and angels. They want to support you. Exactly. You are being supported. Again, I have to bring it back to this soulful connection. You know, this may not represent just one member. It could be a soulful connection. It could be all of your friends combined. That this is destined. That this is a friendship that you called in. Maybe you don't even remember calling in it, but your angels remember because they're there. And this is divinely orchestrated for you. And I think that you're the one who makes that special. The one that your friends rely on for that extra spiritual uplift. And I think, honestly, I think you appreciate that role. I think you like having that role. I think there are times when you might sit back and just watch your friends just talking and having fun and just having that contentment inside. Like, I can't believe that I'm so lucky. Like, I have this group of people around me, this group of people in my life who know me, who get me, who have my back no matter what. And lastly, we have obsession, focusing too much on one situation. But I'm even going to say it's not an obsession. I think you focus on your friendship a lot. But I'm going to say it's not an obsession. It's more like a caring energy. Like you want to preserve this friendship. You don't really want it to change for the worse. You know, you want it to get better. And sometimes you may need to take a step back in order to do that. You know, there may be times that, you know, if you're busy in your life and, you know, you don't see your friends for a couple of days, then that's fine. But you may need that time alone, you know, in order to keep the friendship going. To keep that dynamic. Some people just need their own, especially if you are spiritual, some people need their own space. They need to regroup. They need to be with themselves. And, you know, they reflect on what they have in their lives. Next, we have acceptance. Yes, you are accepted. No questions asked, like the Sun card, no judgment. And you do see situations, you see all situations through the eyes of your friends. And you're the one who has that wisdom to refrain from judgment. And you send blessings instead. You want your friends to have the best life that they can possibly have. And that's a very selfless thing. It's a very loving, kind act. That's you. And finally, we have second chances. So you believe in second chances. You know, maybe the first time around you had a friendship that didn't go so well. And that could be on your end or their end. You know, you like to give people second chances. Sometimes people change. And you encourage your friends not to give up. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. And you're that accepting, loving person in the group who does give second chances, maybe third chances. You know? Okay, and finally, we have one zodiac card, and this represents the friend who is being drawn into your life. So this zodiac card represents the energy coming in for you, and this is Aquarius. So this person is assertive, they're idealistic, they're very original, they're a visionary, they're intelligent, they can be a little unpredictable, but they're independent, creative, they're humanitarian, so they'll get along fine with everyone in the group, and they're innovative. They have a lot of creative ideas, things that you can do, creative ways to help other people, fun ways to spend your time together. So I really think that this energy will be great with your core friendship group, pile 3. And finally, we're just going to roll the dice to get a little bit of a time frame here of when this new friend energy will be entering your life. So we have 4. So this could be 4 weeks, 4 months, or the month of April. So coming up. And so that is it. Those are all the messages I have for you today, pile 3. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know if you resonated with any of these messages. I would love to hear from you. And share this video if you think somebody else might benefit from it, from these messages. And take care of yourselves, take care of others, and I will see you all next time.